Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. In this video, we are going to see how the month of June is going to unfold for all signs Aries through Pisces. If you are new to astrology or new to my channel, I welcome you. In this video, I am going to tell you what to expect for all signs and what remedies you can do, as well as what are the precautions you should take as per your sign to avoid the negative events. Before moving on to the signs, let us see what are the transits that are going to happen in the month of June. In the month of June, Mercury goes from Taurus to Gemini to Cancer. Jupiter goes retrograde and it is into the sign of Shatabisha. Jupiter is into the nakshatra of Shatabisha. Saturn is already retrograde. Ketu moves into the nakshatra of Anuradha. There is solar eclipse on June 10th. Mars and Venus both go to the sign of Cancer. Now let us begin with the sign Aries or Mesh Rashi. This is a great time if you have Moon in Aries to complete your education as well as your higher education. In general, be respectful to the women or the females who are at your workplace as well as in your family. This will reduce the complaints as well as envy at both fronts. If you are looking for a relationship, if you are looking for a companion, Aries natives, this is a great time for that. One very important thing all Mesh Rashi people should notice, and that is communication is for connecting. Communication is not for competing or creating envy or jealousy. And the precaution is Mars gets debilitated in the sign of Cancer. So be careful about your health, take all the precautions and do not ignore or neglect any health issues that you currently have. If you have Moon in Taurus, Vrishabh Rashi, in the month of June, you will establish good reputation at work. You will have a lot of appreciation from friends and family due to your communication skills. However, just make sure you keep your promise and fulfill the whatever promises you have done to all the folks at work as well as in your personal life. Taurus natives should be careful and make sure they are following all the boundaries and taking all the security related things seriously at work as well as in personal life. Do not try to break any boundaries or do not try to break any rule that might prove to be costly to you. If you are living with some elderly lady in the house, she can help you to get over the issues that you have at family front, or somebody who is senior at work, that female can also help you to resolve the issues at work. So remember this and work accordingly. If you have Moon in Taurus, there is a chance of meeting your lost love or some old friend who have been separated from you. This month of June is going to be good in terms of connecting with people. If you have Moon in Gemini, Mithun Rashi, the solar eclipse is happening in your 12th house. It means you need to make sure you are doing yoga, meditation or some routine that will give you peace of mind. Do not take things to the other extreme when it comes to investments, because the profits that seem to be happening or look possible may not happen in reality. Your Rashi Lord or Lagnesh Mercury goes through couple signs and is retrograde. So you may be in a position to overthink or you are overanalyzing things. You are repeating certain karma related to communications or your siblings or cousins. This is a time to slow down, and if something can be postponed after eclipse, solar eclipse, please do that. When it comes to romance, kids or creativity, it's good to approach it slowly so that you are not frustrated at the end of it. Better to slow down. You will get support from your team members, you will get support from your friends, and your advice at work will be respected a lot. This is overall going to be good month for Gemini folks. If you have moon in Cancer, Karka Rashi, or ascendant or Lagna in Cancer, we are just coming out of the lunar eclipse. That means even in the month of June, after the solar eclipse is done, still Rahu and Ketu will have good hold on all other planets. It is always a good idea not to get too much excited or react in a hurry on certain situations. The routines or regular rhythms might get disturbed, but try your best to bring back the discipline in your life and things will fall in place. It is time to focus on your own health, your meditation, and what you want to learn to establish the next goal in your life. Those of you who are working in the healthcare or any field that establishes safety and security for others, this month of June is going to be really good for you. The caution for Cancer natives is do not be a part of any gossip and do not create anything that will disturb other person's emotions. It's good to slow down and focus on yourself. If you have moon in Leo, Simha Rashi or ascendant in Leo, we have solar eclipse on 10th of June, and it means in this month your Rashi Lord or your Lagna Lord, Sun, Surya, is under the influence of Rahu. It is a good idea not to expect things unrealistically. Reduce your expectations related to gains or material pleasures. It's a good idea to donate to others, and in turn it will help you. Most of you who deal with foreign countries, foreign people or unfamiliar situations, you are going to have high gains in this month. But the key is keep your promises and treat all network circles equally. It is a good time to start a romantic relationship, or even if you are thinking about marriage. Value other people's time and do not overpromise and underdeliver. Overall, June is going to be a good month for you for your abilities that are different from others. If you have moon in Virgo, ascendant in Virgo or Kanya Rashi, your Rashi Lord Mercury goes through couple signs and is retrograde. That means this is a month where you might be repeating some karma, you might be going through lot of changes. However, the support from friends, support from your siblings will give you lot of hope and good gains in this month. You will have attention at work, recognition at work, and lot of response from your family and friends. You may feel that this response is little slower or maybe not up to your expectations, but as the month progresses you will realize you are being appreciated. The key for Virgo natives is learn to adapt and get adjusted to the expectations from other people. That way you can deliver your best and you can serve others. In turn, you will be rewarded. If you have moon in Libra, ascendant in Libra, Tula Rashi, your Rashi Lord or your ascendant Lord Venus is out of one eclipse. However, it is a part of 4-planet conjunction till 9th, and it means you might be overthinking, you might be feeling little bit suppressed emotions and looking for some support. As the month progresses after the eclipse, things should work in your favor, and overall June is going to be good month for people with planets in Libra or moon in Libra. Be careful not to destroy the relations that you have built before, and do not do something if it is not legal. If you have Venus placed in the nakshatra of Aradra in your natal horoscope, you guys have some lessons to be learned as far as relationship goes. So slow down and do not come to any abrupt conclusion. As the month goes towards the end of June, people will have a lot of recognition at work and they will find peace of mind through the end of June. It is time for Libra folks to feel nurtured and cared from their family, and you are going to get it as we go towards the end of month of June. If you have moon in Scorpio, ascendant in Scorpio, Vrishchik Rashi, your Lagna Lord goes into debilitation in this month. That means you have to be extra careful about your health. Make sure you are not taking unnecessary risks. Use your communications to make new relationships, new friendships, but do not use them to break the old bonds. Scorpio natives have the urge to show that they are the best or they can defeat other people, but when you do that, you lose a friend. It's a good idea not to use any emotional tricks to get what you want. Do not do any manipulation. Rather, help others with good heart, and this would be great month for you. Scorpio natives will find that their family and even people at work will be supportive once they understand the nurturing and caring front. Overall, month of June will be good for you. If you have moon in Sagittarius, ascendant in Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi, with the eclipses happening on the 6th and 12th house axis, Sagittarius folks are little bit worried and stressed about the workload, lot of work, or how will they earn enough to meet the demands of their family members. Keep working, keep doing your part at work. As the month progresses, you will understand, you will be given respect, and you will get good earnings. As far as their friend circles or network circle go, Sagittarius folks might be addressing similar things again and again. It is the repeat karma. Understand that and be the pillar of support for all your friends. You naturally love helping others, advising others, and this is going to be the strength that will help you in this month. The caution for Sagittarius natives is be careful while driving and do not take part into any adventurous activity or risky activity. As the last week of month approaches, you will realize you are doing really well and you will be rewarded. If you have moon in Capricorn, ascendant in Capricorn, Makar Rashi, Saturn is retrograde. That means your Rashi Lord, Lagna Lord is retrograde and it is about your karma. You may not want to repeat certain things. You may not want to wait little longer. However, you will have to repeat things, and in that you may feel like you are waiting for a long time. But if you consider a broad picture, you will realize you have completed certain projects or certain tasks earlier than before. Do not be a part of any gossip. Keep working. Set a meditation routine for you and you will realize month of June will be very favorable. For Capricorn natives, the romantic interest may not be that favorable in terms of marriage. However, you can find your life partner through your network circles or through your family relatives connections. This is a good time to settle down and Saturn is going to help you to do that. If you are looking for some promotion or recognition at work, Capricorn natives will have to take that initiative and they will have to talk to their manager or their boss related to that. If you have moon in Aquarius, ascendant in Aquarius, Kumbha Rashi, the family front as well as the work front is keeping Aquarius natives very busy, and this month won't be different. Rashi Lord is retrograde. That means it is their karma which needs to be repeated in terms of investments. Certain losses through investments, or they might have to go out of public attention, and it is okay to do that. Set aside time for yourself that can be used for meditation or doing any activity that gives you mental peace. As the month progresses, be careful about risky investments because you do not want to lose more money. Aquarius folks should drive carefully in the month of June, even carefully than any other month. You will gather maturity and understanding to handle conflicts at work efficiently, and you will find solutions. If Aquarius natives are thinking about taking loan to buy a costly phone, any communications equipment, or maybe TV, These guys should wait for a month to do that. You can buy, but you don't have to buy something by taking loan, and the reason being, it might just begin a cycle of higher loans. Hence, if you can avoid it, avoid it. If you have moon in Pisces, ascendant in Pisces, Meen Rashi, in the month of June, it is the time to make sure you are taking care of your health and investing enough efforts into your dreams. If you are into business related to healthcare or spirituality, this is going to be great month for you. It is a good time to take up some non-profit or charity related work and spend time in it. Even in the month of June, the social media or experiences with friends may not be that helpful. It is better to concentrate on yourself, your goals and your peace of mind. Do not make any sudden changes because they are not going to give you that much profit or gains. You are going to get profit only for those things for which you have worked very hard. People with moon in Pisces have to remember one thing: keep your ego aside and deal with family conflict with maturity. It is a great time to spend with kids and family, and make sure you are not bringing your ego in between. Hope all signs have gotten an idea about what to be done and what should be avoided in the month of June. The great remedy for the month of June is you can chant Om Namah Shivaya. You can start going for regular walks or spend time in silence. Maybe you can set aside 10 minutes, but make sure you do that every day. The effects of eclipses may not be visible immediately, but as the year progresses, people will start noticing it. But avoid making any last minute changes in the time frame of both the eclipses. Share this video with your friends and comment if you have any experience that you would like to share. Please subscribe to this channel. Namaste, thank you, Shubhamastu. Namaste, thank you, Shubhamastu.